Hello from day 22 of lockdown here in Siena, Italy. I wasn't even going to do a post, but I thought it might be worth sharing some of the things that have been happening the last few days. So here we go. The ups and downs, they do continue as we try and make sense of what this virus is doing to people and how it is affecting the world and how long it might even last. Part of the reason yesterday was a down day is a result of this article, and so I'd like to have a look at what the Corriere della Sera posted yesterday. On the left is a screenshot from the article which lists not all but most of the 20 regions of Italy and then a date for when they think that there will be no new cases of coronavirus reported. I've taken this information and applied it to a map, so it's a little bit easier for you to understand the geography of Italy. Please note in particular the regions of Lombardy, Veneto, and Emilia-Romagna in the north, because that is where the coronavirus first exploded in Italy before moving south. Now you'll note that some dates are very nice, like Aosta Valley is the 8th of April. They think there'll be no new cases. Trentino Alto Adige, the 6th, and then further down south, the region of Basilicata, the 7th of April. In central Italy, Umbria has also been hit hard, but look at their date of the 7th of April. Again, they are projecting, fingers crossed, no new cases by early April. However, right next door, there is the region of Tuscany, and you can see that is the only region with the dates in May. Conservative estimates put the end of infections from the 5th of May, but perhaps more realistically, the 16th. So why have the Tuscans been unsuccessful in flattening the curve? This is something that we need to look into. We're still waiting to hear from the Prime Minister on the 3rd of April, that magic date, as to what might happen, what might we be able to do after the 3rd of April? Will quarantine continue? Will we stay on lockdown for a few more weeks or months? That is yet to be seen. The effect that this virus has had on families is absolutely devastating, and my heart goes out to all of those who have been affected or who have lost loved ones. There aren't enough words to express the gratitude that we all feel for the medical professionals who are putting their own lives on the line to help fight this pandemic. So thank you to the nurses and the doctors and the hospital staff, everyone who is trying to make those who are suffering feel a little bit better, those who are doing research to try and find a vaccine and a cure. I've spoken with a friend who is a GP, a general practitioner, and her husband works in psychiatry, and they are having to put themselves at risk just to carry out their normal jobs. Both expressed their concern at how the government is handling the situation and the fact that supplies are running out in a dangerously quick fashion. And if we don't have our doctors and nurses and hospital staff safe and healthy, we don't have a health system. I spoke to my best Swedish friend last night, and her son actually went back to school yesterday. He's 8, and so the Swedish government is taking a very different approach to the virus than the rest of Europe and the rest of the world. So it will be interesting to see what happens. Let's hope that there is a good outcome. I don't think I'm alone in feeling absolutely helpless here. I mean, who am I? I'm just a tour guide who does some other stuff here and there, but I haven't got much to contribute to this world, certainly not to this virus. I can't even donate blood because I lived in England for too long. So if you can donate blood, if you can do something, maybe you can contact your hospital and see if there's a safe way for you to do that. Maybe even a small donation to your local hospital or to a hospice or something, just anything that can help. I know that nobody's bank accounts are doing well. Some people's are doing quite well, but mine certainly isn't. But a small donation perhaps to a local hospital could be a great help indeed. And thank everything that is holy for people like Seth Meyers and Trevor Noah and Stephen Colbert, who continue to do their shows from lockdown in the States. Seth Meyers' Closer Looks just give me life and make me think that we can indeed get through this with a little bit of humor and common sense. But I shall try to end this update on a positive note as I get ready to go okay, not to go, but to attend my online course, an art history seminar offered 4 days for 2 hours. So I'm very excited about that. And I'd like to leave you with some images of hope, because that is what I'm clinging on to right now. As far as theology and art history goes, of course, the 3 theological virtues are faith, hope, and charity. So here are some personifications of hope. And I'd also like to leave you with the figure of Athena. Athena, of course, the goddess of wisdom and war, and who better to help us through this war with the invisible enemy than the goddess of wisdom herself. So may she offer you some guidance during these difficult days. Also a great opportunity to catch up on some mythology, because let's face it, mythology is awesome. Be well, stay safe, stay sane, and think of hope, think of Athena, and I'll see you in a few days' time. Grazie, ciao.